Alright, y'all. I got a confession to make. Now, I know a lot of you ladies and some of you fellas are going to be a little upset at this, and I know I promised I'd stay single all my life. But Cracka Jack done found a girlfriend. I know. Shh. I'm going to tell y'all about it, man. Here's the story now, okay? Goddamn crabs. Now, there I was, man. You know, I was hanging out at the local Waffle House down there and smoking a Pall Mall, and this guy pulls up, man, and he was in like, one of them dang old fucking short buses, whatever, you know what I mean? And I ain't think nothing of it, you know what I mean? Hell, I love everybody. I love the tards. I love them all, man. I don't care, man. Shit. If they got that little fur burger on them, shit, I'll jump on it. But I seen them pull up. And I was like, hey man, wish you hurry. The dude jumped off and he hauled ass and shit, ran up in the damn Waffle House, and he said he had to go see his old lady Tanya. Man, Tanya's a whore, by the way. She'll fuck anything, For a plate of hash browns, you can get a blowjob, but whatever. And so I'm hanging out there outside, I'm smoking a cigarette, and I see something kind of moving around and shit. So, me, I love animals, man. I thought he left his dog in there. So I was going to, break out the window and get the dog, save the dog's life, man. That's how we roll. So, I see something kind of, mulling around, whatever, and I go through the little bus driver door, and I look back there, and there she was. She's looking at me, and I looked at her, and I knew at that moment we was gonna be together, man. Like, she just had that glazed over look in her eye, and I was like, hey man, it's a girl like you doing a place like this, you sure are mighty pretty, what you think about me and you making out a little bit, you know what I mean? Shit, let me test drive this car a little bit, you know what I mean? You don't want to buy a car without test driving it. I mean, what the fuck? Come on, I ain't no dummy. So she stuttered something. I don't, it's pretty much, it's not a no. So it's got to mean yes. So I was all suave, like, I want y'all to know, man, I was all Rico Suave on that bitch, man. Bitches love that shit. I love the bitches, man. I respect bitches. I treat bitches with respect. I put respect on that shit. And I slowly slid her helmet off and combed back her little bird's nest, kind of just like, I looked her in her good eye too. Now, I'm a gentleman. I was just like, hey, you want me to go down? Now, for you guys, let me tell y'all something, man. And here's a little trick that you guys need to know, man. Because y'all, you want to be all Rico Suave with them hookers. So, because see me, I'm broke. You know what I mean? I once had to get my mom to co-sign for a fucking whore one time, so I knew I wasn't going to leave a tip. So, what you do is you take the helmet off her head slowly. Now you want to be all slow and nice and gentle like, and that's what you rest your head on. That way you don't get fucking crotch neck, you know what I mean? So after I peeled the blisters back, man, and I got all in there, like, you know what I mean, I gave that old whisker biscuit, you know, some good old loving, you know, and once I preheated that oven, I knew it was on, you know. And she came like fucking somebody hit me with a fucking shot of buckshot rock salt in the face. I mean, it was like she came sawdust, like a fucking someone threw a can of powdered milk in my face. I knew she was ready, you know. She was ready to get it on. So I asked her. I was like, "Hey man, you know, you want to go mudding? You know, that's country for anal sex. You know what I mean? I mean, what else you do on the first date? You know what I mean? I just met her. I want to be suave." So I locked the hubs on her wheelchair. We got it on, you know, and at first, you know, I couldn't keep it hard and everything, so I was popping Viagra like a fat kid with a handful of M&Ms. Finally, I got that son of a bitch up, you know what I mean? I got it all in there right and everything, and she had stuttered something, you know, and I thought she said, "Do you have any Cosby pills?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I keep them next to the Viagra's and shit, man, here." So I gave her like 4 or 5 of them things, and she was nodding out like Courtly Love at a fucking AA meeting and shit, and she was just, I knew she was ready then, you know what I mean? So it was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got behind her kind of like Patrick Swayze in the movie Ghost. She was my Demi Moore, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. We made us some pottery. And I knew at that moment we was gonna be together forever. So thinking about asking her custodial parents to see if they'll let me marry her, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I love her. I love her.